All right, Gold Team. We've got Don Davis here today with STL-Cars of St. Louis, and he's a new gold partner. Don, welcome.
Thank you, sir. How you doing?
Just want to get some of the important questions out of the way first. How tall are you?
I am 6'4".
Okay, and where'd you go to high school?
Rosary High School.
Okay, good. All right, so we got that taken care of. So Don, listen, nobody likes to go deal with cars, right?
That's correct.
Car dealerships, they don't like it. It's kind of like saying, hey, you got to go to the dinner. It's like saying to my wife, hey, by the way, Julie, you want to ride with me over to the dealership Saturday afternoon? We'll probably stay there from like noon until they let us go till like 5:30.
That's correct.
So that's kind of that I don't feel good about this. Why is STL-Cars different than that?
Well, it kind of evolved. I was in the car business since 2009. So I've seen the car business go from where it takes 5 hours to get approved for a car and go for test drives, all that kind of stuff. And the last 3 years, I tried to cut down that to make it more internet driven. So people would go to the internet first, pick out a car, and then when they came in, they had the car already there, ready to go and look at it. But then when COVID hit, it even got more fine-tuned where people didn't want to come in at all. They didn't want to be anywhere near the dealership with all those people. So then what we did is pretty much did everything on the internet and delivered the car to their house or to their office. Paperwork was already signed, ready to go. And that's pretty much, we totally eliminated anybody having to walk into a dealership for any reason. And then we also had to add another component for the service department. So we also have a concierge department for that, where we actually pick up their cars, leave them a car to drive that day, and then do the oil change, tire rotation, what else they need done. We get that done for them also.
That's really nice. So they don't have to deal with the whole headache of going into the service, waiting in the waiting room. Wait, somebody says it's going to take 15 minutes, it takes 3 hours. So you basically just take care of that for them, get their car to the service department, drop them off a car, and then you bring their car back.
Correct. Another thing too in the service department is they always get a salesman there trying to sell them a car or trying to sell them more service work they don't really need done, getting their fluids changed, all kinds of crap they really don't want to get done. It just eliminates all that. We just do what they want and bring the car back to them.
That's excellent. So really what you're doing is you're more or less saying, hey, I'm going to take all the hassle out of this for you. Tell me what kind of car you want, new or used, pre-owned, what you'd like to pay for it. And then you go out and search and find the best deal for that person until you feel like you've gotten the thing that they've said, this is what I want, this is what I want to pay. You take it back to them, and then they come in, sign the paperwork, test drive the car or whatever, and that's it.
We also take their trade.
Take
so instead of
trade.
having to worry about a trade-in, we're also going to give them a number on their trade beforehand too, so they know what their trade is worth. So it's all done. I mean, I'll protect their phone and walk around their phone, with the camera on their car also. I do the same for the car they're buying to give a number on the trade. So you eliminate all that hassle too, going back and forth, and the guy saying your car's worth this, and you argue about it and all that kind of stuff.
I think it's important that everybody knows too that whether you want a new, whatever brand, or pre-owned, whatever brand, you'll go out and find that car for them.
Either in our inventory or someone else's, yes. If I do dealer trade, I'll dealer trade. If I got to go to auctions, I'll go to the auction. There's many ways to buy cars that people just don't want to deal with that I know how to do. Or my team does too.
Anything else we ought to know, Don?
It's just, if you compare it to buying a home, it'd be like somebody going on to home.com or wherever that site is and plugging in where they want to live in the zip code and doing that, and them going through all the hassle of trying to figure out when's an open house, how to get to the house, doing all that stuff, and they get there and the house is already sold, or the house is nothing like the pictures are shown on there. They are better off going to an agent, like you guys are better off going to me to eliminate all that kind of stuff, because they don't.
That's a great analogy, because you
people
don't want
have
to
time
do,
anymore.
yeah, right. And you value your time. You don't want to spend your time doing things you don't want to do. And most people don't want to deal with the whole car scenario of everything that's in here bad with the dealership. You're basically that free agent that takes care of everything for them to get to where they want to go with their car.
And they're not paying anything extra for it. I mean, it's the same as an agent. They're not paying an extra for an agent either. I mean,
Right.
I'm getting paid by the person selling the car.
So you're like the personal concierge of their car buying experience.
Correct.
Yeah. All right, Don. Well, we are excited that STL-Cars is with Gold in a partnership. I think there's definitely a lot of agents out there that drive their cars a lot. So hopefully this will be a good situation for agents with STL-Cars and anybody they know to help them out so they don't have to go through the ugly, awful experience of dealing with a dealership.
I want to help you.
Thanks, Don. Appreciate it.
Hey, guys.